Hey everyone, what is going on? So I have another showcase for you today in the Spring Cup, and my niece is having a party downstairs, so you might actually hear some noise. I'm not sure if you will, but just letting you know. So we are taking a look at a very spicy Pokemon, Amoonguss. So for those that don't know, Amoonguss is actually a really good Pokemon in the VGC circuit, the competitively in the video game series. Unfortunately, it's not in Pokemon Go, but it's still a cool Pokemon to look at, and yeah, I'm really excited to see how these battles play out. I don't think I've ever featured in Amoonguss. I've certainly never used it, so let's go ahead and just dive right into the battles. We do have Amoonguss with Azumel and Goygeist. So we'll see how these battles play out. Goygeist is going to go ahead and go for another C-Bomb right now. That will pick up the second shield from that Alola Ninetales. Alola Ninetales really wants to get off this Weather Ball. It's going to be able to and not easily KOs. Azumel coming in. You do resist the ice attacks, which is really solid. The switch into Wigglytuff, so a Charm user. The Alola Ninetales did have Powder Snow, it did not have Charm, so going to be able to switch out right now. Going for the Sludge Bomb. The Sludge Bomb is going to be enough to KO easy. So now in comes the Alola Ninetales. Alola Ninetales will be able to get off this Weather Ball, which will be enough to KO. Out comes Azu. Azu really wants to farm down. It will be able to get it. This should only be a Weather Ball as it is, so not doing too much to the Azumel, which is really nice. So now, okay, gonna go ahead and go for this Ice Beam, which is super effective, but the opponent still has a shield. Can you make it to another one? The opponent will be able to get to an attack, but what is it? What attack is this? It's going to be a Solar Beam that's easily going to knock out the Azumel. Good game, well played. Let's go ahead and move into the next battle. Amoonguss into Lantern. So we do have a favorable matchup, right? Yeah, I mean, you're obviously resisting all these attacks. Grass moves are resisting Lantern's attacks, so no matter what it is, going to be a Surf easy. So going to farm up extra energy, going for the Grass Knot. The opponent is actually staying in. You do have another Grass type in the back as well, so like an ABA team, ABA Grass team, very cool. So the switch into Rose Raid, out comes Goygeist right now. Obviously, the Azumel does not want to meet that Rose Raid, right? So going to bring in the Goygeist, going to take this Weather Ball. It does do a lot. It is super effective. This will be enough to KO. So Goygeist is going to go ahead and protect itself and get to this Fire Blast. Fire Blast will easily melt that Rose Raid, but the shield. Yeah, Rose Raid probably going to shield everything. It's so squishy, right? It cannot take a hit. Goygeist goes down, out comes Azu. Okay, so is this really going to be another Weather Ball, or did they charge up? They did charge up. It's actually a Sludge Bomb, which is super effective, but the Azu can still tank it and reach this Ice Beam. Azumel really tanky, so out comes the Amoonguss. The opponent catches, good catch on the by the opponent. You would love to throw the Sludge Bomb, right? But let's see, gonna try to make it to another move. Barely able to make it, able to make this Grass Knot. Now this Grass Knot will be enough to KO the Wigglytuff. So out comes the Lantern. That is really unfortunate. The Sludge Bomb would have loved to land. Yeah, you had to shield this, but I feel like the Azumel cannot reach the Play Rough. And even if, yeah, oh, that added another move. But even if it did reach it, I don't think it would be enough to KO. Okay, so off to a rocky start, but that is okay. We all have those bad starts, and then we could turn things around. Let's see what happens. Amoonguss into Quagsire, definitely picking up the favorable matchup. Grass Knot would easily KO from the Amoonguss, right? Okay, so an attack coming in from this Quagsire right now, going to be that Stone Edge, going to be doing a good amount of damage. Out comes Ludicolo, so going to go ahead and charge up energy and then switch. Although you are weak to grass attacks, so you do have to watch out. Yeah, it's going to be the Energy Ball, but as I mentioned, Azumel very tanky, so it's going to actually be able to take one, shield this, and get off an attack anyway. Although the defense did drop, but I feel like that doesn't matter too much, just because the Azumel probably can't get bubbled down. Well, maybe. We'll see. Gonna go ahead and let this go or shield it? Gonna let it go. Energy Ball obviously will be enough to KO. Okay, so gonna go ahead and bring in the Goygeist. Will we see the farm down? I think we might see the farm down with the Goygeist. This is gonna be an Ice Beam. So much damage. The opponent with that Ludicolo doing a lot of damage. Gonna go ahead and go for the Fire Blast with the Goygeist right now. that will pick up the shield, of course. But the combo play, switching into Sludge Bomb, very nice, able to pick up that shield. And now in comes the Quagsire. I think this Amoonguss can sweep. This is going to be enough to KO. And then the Sludge Bomb into the Meganium. You still have a shield, right? Come on, you have to shield this. Frenzy Plant would be enough to KO, even though it's double resisted. Can you make it? Yes, you can make it to the Sludge Bomb, but will Sludge Bomb be enough to KO? Meganium is really tanky. It is not actually enough to KO, but the Amoonguss can farm down, picking up that win with Amoonguss. You absolutely love to see it. Wow, very, very good gameplay. The next matchup, we have Barbarical, okay? Well, the Grass Knot is double super effective to that rock and water type, so looking pretty good. Crush Chop is resisted, not a problem. Gonna go ahead and overfarm. I do like that overfarm. Will the opponent shield this? Oh, if they don't, they're gonna get KO'd. They do shield it. Another attack coming in, but we know the Amoonguss can take the Crush Chop. It's gonna be another Crush Chop, easy. Gonna be that Trevenant. So out comes Goygeist. Shadow Ball is going to be enough to KO, so we do see a shield right now. Fire Blast, of course, will KO the Trevenant, the opponent with that bait. We do see the Seed Bomb coming in from the Goygeist. No shield from that Trevenant, which is unfortunate. I think this is just another Seed Bomb. It is maybe single moved from the Trevenant. Again, these are lower rank battles, so it is a possibility. But that is totally fine because we're looking at Amoonguss, right? And I love it. I love it. So Seed Bomb is going to pick up that shield. You can't make it to another one. You definitely bring in... Oh, going to bring in... I forgot that the Amoonguss did have a Grass Knot stored. Going to go ahead and switch out right now. Now, if you're the Azumel, you do resist all the moves Dewgong has, which is really solid for you. But you do get debuffed, and now out comes the Barbarical, so going to go ahead and go for the play rough. Now, you are debuffed. Will this be enough to KO? It will not, but you could bubble down. So very nice indeed. And you resist all these attacks. The play rough will KO. You still have a shield as well. You don't need the shield. You could use it. We do see the shield. It wouldn't KO, but, you know, you might as well use it. It doesn't really matter at this point. Going to go ahead and go for the play rough. Now, you are, I think, double debuffed? Were you double debuffed? But either way, regardless, it is going to be enough to KO. Good game, well played. Let's go ahead and move into the next one. Amoonguss into Empoleon. Okay. So you are weak to the Drill Pack. This is actually Meadow Claw, so very interesting. Very, very cool to see, I guess. But the Drill Pack probably, yeah, Drill Pack coming out. Super effective damage, but Amoonguss can hang on and get to the neutral Grass Knot. So this is neutral, but it's still going to do a tremendous amount of damage, and the Amoonguss can farm down. Gonna go ahead and switch into the Goygeist. You kind of hope the Fire Blast lands, right? Because if you're the Azumel, you are weak to that Ferrothorn. So we'll have to see how this plays out. The Ferrothorn is staying in. Mirror Shot, okay. Gonna go ahead and let this one go. Yep, gonna let this go. They don't have Power Up. Gonna go ahead and go for the bait, expecting the shield from that. Oh, from that Ferrothorn. They do not shield, but will they shield this Fire Blast if they know you have Seed Bomb? They do not. They expected another Seed Bomb. Out comes Galarian Weezing. Galarian Weezing, very cool to see. What does it have? Brutal Swing. Not Fire Blast. Sludge. Okay, so it does have Sludge. I forgot about that. Overheat. That's the fire move. So it does have a super effective move. It does have Sludge. It also has Play Rough. So we do see a shield there. So they're going to have to start shielding, but able to catch on the Amoonguss. So using the Amoonguss as a sacrifice, as the sponge, I like it. So now the Azu can come in. Azu can just get off these Ice Beams. The opponent probably going to commit the next two shields on these Ice Beam attacks. Going to go ahead and shield, but this is going to be a pretty dicey one. Going to be able to get off this Ice Beam. We do live another Sludge, but I don't know if an Ice Beam KOs. Plus, they might be able to get to two more. Again, you should live this, but I don't... yeah, they're going to be able to farm... No, you do get to one. But is it enough to KO? I feel like it's not enough to KO. Let's find out. Oh, it is enough to KO. Barely able to take that game. And that is going to be a great game. Thank you so much for sharing your battle experiences with us. Loved featuring Amoonguss. And I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.